but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. From the gun, Jackson.
No, what the fuck was that?
This will be incomplete.
The one with the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Justin Tucker in for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Come on, bro.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
In to make the stop, Patrick Queen, the linebacker, the Ravens' leading tackler in 2020. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now this time, Wentz will throw. Steps away to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
Why the fuck are you not staying in your zone? That would have been a pick if you just stood there.
Brought back a few nightmares, because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Now Wentz on third down. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. First and 10, Taylor now.
What is up with this blocking, bro?
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
Why is he getting the most amazing blocking I've ever fucking seen in my life?
There are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points.
And that's his 2nd touchdown run of this game, and this one, add a high degree of difficulty to it as well. I'm absolutely marveling at how effortless he makes this look. I mean, let's face it, he had a long way to go. But how about the vision, the creativity with the football in his hands? It's really something to watch.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. The return is Duvernay. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd and inches, Jackson.
Throw the fucking ball!
Cannot get away, and he'll go down. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel, okay? So when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Fucking shit. Block somebody.
Out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted.
Whatever!
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure.
I have position! I'm in front of him!
Yeah, so don't wave your arms.
Throwing a low ball!
Wide open.
There's no fucking way, dude.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's Hines. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Blocking is fucking retarded, dude.
First down on a gain of 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Calais Campbell on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll try the left side. Hines, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. This is Hines. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field,
bro, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
First and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he gets it.
There's no fucking way you can get run blocking this fucking good. There's no way.
Good call there on 1st down, and Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out.
My defender literally fucking stopped and watched him run by.
Pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. On play action, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. That ball caught by Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They fake the give. Now Wentz rolling to his right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and turn to the running game?
What the fuck, man?
Supreme confidence he's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on
Can't do shit.
But they may come back to it again.
Can't block or shit, but he is fucking amazing fucking blocking every play.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Fucking slow-ass wind-up.
Got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's not what I call.
Way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun.
Nobody's blocking nobody.
Again, really making things tough.
Pulling lineman ran out and blocked no one.
Use the second of their timeouts.
Literally blocked no one.
35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson.
Good drop. Good drop.
Opportunity just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why
Game is terrible.
And not catching backs.
Fucking giving him everything, dude. I'm fucking busting my ass trying to make plays, and they're just dropping shit, not coming back to the ball. He gets the easiest fucking touchdowns I've ever seen in my fucking
They come
life.
up to the line now, facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here's Jackson to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson now.
Catch that.
And that'll be caught.
Thank you.
Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
What? What? That was a perfect kick.
All season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nice.
I wasn't done.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Play action. Now Wentz. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken way up at the 25. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
What? No.
2nd down, it's Taylor. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
No.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. On play action, Wentz. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end.
Fuck this. Fucking get a stop.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He's going to launch
Fuck
this
no.
way downfield. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Jackson, flushed out right.
Probably would have had him. I need another minute.
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40.
Where was that in the first half?
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll go again with Dobbins.
Where you get that block? You better not give me no holding. You better not give me no fucking holding.
Walking backwards. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Can't get a break, dude.
3rd quarter. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's Sam Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
They literally just stole points for me right there with that fucking holding call. Fucking giving him everything, man. My first big run is fucking holding.
And the punt goes out of bounds
After the guy's tackled. Fuck off.
Inside the 45-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And so we're to maneuver. And he's going to get this.
I'm sitting at 7. I'm sitting at 7.
Yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well,
He's getting a million fucking rushing yards.
They're playing this game now.
Are they fucking sitting 5-2 all game?
Ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On first down, Taylor. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Now wins. He's going to let this go.
No.
Back of the end zone.
You're not getting that. Stop throwing it.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top. It gives you a chance to go make a play.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Jackson. This is caught. It's Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, this is something that we saw quite a bit in Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
How does he keep missing these?
It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Wentz. This will be swung out.
That's a hard flat. Why are you playing like man?
After getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
No, no, oh my God, no.
The catch made by Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now he's going to swing.
Who's guarding him? This is man defense.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
At the Ravens' 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
This is ridiculous.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going to try the jet sweep with Nelson. Powers through, and he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Now a play fake. Wentz.
Pick that.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Jump for the fucking ball! He threw it right over your head!
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Look at this blocking. This is retarded. I'm sending 8. I sent 8 players, and they all got picked up. How the fuck does that happen?
8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's 2.
Look at the blocking. We're getting pushed 4 yards off the fucking line. Are you kidding me?
But they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
And I'm offsides. How? I'm offsides. How? I'm offsides. How?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched.
Where?
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Draw play. This is Hines. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it.
He ran on every defender imaginable, and he still got fucking 3 yards.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Hines. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
He just drug Calais Campbell into the end zone with him. On his back. Drug him into the end zone.
Looking to make it 2 straight as they add on.
This game fucking sucks.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson.
What kind of throw is that, man?
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown. Well, for Lamar Jackson, we know all about how dangerous he is running the football, but he can really sling it as well, and he connects on a big one there.
Oh, my God. This fucking game. I've been missing it far left all game. So I bring it back right, and I miss it far right.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll try and run.
Look at the blocking. Why is this blocking so good?
He's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Back to throw, Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Hines. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
And And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. Here's Hines. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only a 1-yard gain, but good.
Fucking bullshit, dude. Let this fucking bum win this game. He got every fucking call imaginable. Got the most ridiculous fucking run blocking on the face of the planet. Still only won by 5 points.